Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to the garage. Working on the old blue Willys again today, and trying to finish up the gas tank project. This morning, basically, I made a bunch of templates um, and made um, these into metal, and then folded them up in very complex ways into little. These are the brackets for the front portion of the tank, and then got those underneath the vehicle and mocked into place so I can show you real quick, and hopefully you'll get a good idea of how the front part of the tank mounts to the chassis, and then one to the body in the very front. Everything is all hard mounted on this, so it doesn't really make a difference if it's mounted to the chassis or to the body. Everything's all hard mounted, just like well, the body and the tub and the cage are all hard mounted together, just like a buggy would be, and then the engine and all that's isolated. So let me show you here real quick. Take you over here, and so this is the one that's kind of a difficult one to get to see a little bit. Let's see here if I can get you tilted up. There it is. So see this one? This is the forward section of the tank, and this is the mount that's the twin to the one on the opposite side. This one will mount to the bottom of the frame rail with a little welded in bung. I am going to space it, you can see that, down 1/4 of an inch so I can shim during the final installation to make sure everything is at the same height. And then this is the forward section of the tank. So you can see some other fun stuff along the way. All the stuff we did on the inside with the low back bucket seats and the big huge tunnel for the raised up powertrain. And then on this side, we'll see if we can get you underneath here without too much trouble. I'll bring you with me. Hey-yo. So, this is awkward position and probably not that flattering, but you can see up here is the forward mount that will tie into this hat channel here. Oh, sorry. Tie into this hat channel. Same mounting bolt, and I will probably just weld in a bung into this instead of having to go all the way through the floor, because I think it comes right at the edge of the tunnel. This pocket in here, if you can see it, needs to still be cut out a little bit. So that's the forward mount. It was a little bit of a bear to make. You can see it is canted or twisted to match the hat channel. So could have just done a normal looking mount, but decided to just take a little extra time and make one that matches that profile a little bit, make it look a little bit cleaner. And then back here is the other mount that is on the opposite side of the front sump as the first one I showed you. And so this is a major cross member here that is frame based, and then there's a hat channel up on top that is for the rear floor of the tub. But this one will tie into, we'll make a little bracket in here. And then the general idea for the top of the tank support is I will be adding some rubber, or I guess more accurate plastic, or hard rubber pads in that channel, that they'll give this tank something to fit up against when it's all tight, so it doesn't rub steel on steel in unmounted areas.
And so I will probably be trimming about a quarter to 3/8 off of this uh, frame cross member uh, for a little bit of offset. And then I will just fill basically this frame section over here with a plastic bar, and then the tank will sit up against that in this location and across the top. And then also, I don't know if you can see in the back, and I also have this one here that needs the same thing, and that will be the next mount I have to mock up. I will do that actually without, because it is going to mount to the cross member, not to the tank. So the tank, this flange on the tank here will be drilled, so I'll make a tab mount that goes onto that, and then just drill the tank after. So that's where we're at. Thanks for following along with this and checking in on these daily updates. Hopefully you find them interesting and continuing following along. So thanks again. Bye-bye.